Hey guys, the sun's going down really fast. I tried to record this earlier and my audio and video got out of sync while I was editing, and so now I'm going to try this again, but I don't even know if with what I want to share if the sun will still be out by the time I try to finish this. So we're going to try again. It's really hard for me to do this, and I already feel like I already just want to give up and not share and not explain myself and do what I wanted to do initially because I'm just so discouraged. But at the same time, I don't feel like I can move forward with other things that I want to do until I make this video. So I should probably just try my best to share and go from there. It's been on my heart and mind a lot lately. The topic of why people, but mostly myself, choose to share on online platforms. Public online platforms, social media, all that kind of stuff. Why do we choose to do that? Why do we choose to be vulnerable? All those sort of things has been a really heavy topic. And it mostly started for me, I have kind of like a place mark of like when I started thinking and feeling this way pretty like in depth. I think most of you guys know that if you're watching this, unless you happen to come across the video, but I'm pregnant. I'm due March 1st, 2020. So I'm at the home stretch right here. And last year, before the holidays, before and during the holidays, I got 2 kidney stones. They were 38 days apart. I went to the hospital for both. I was in terrible pain. Thankfully, I could get medicine, and my stays at the hospital were great. It was at the same hospital that I'm going to be delivering at because they have a gestational ER since I'm pregnant. Baby was totally safe, which I'm thankful for, but it was very difficult. And I don't think it's over exaggerating when I say that I was kind of traumatized by the experience. It wasn't the hospital or, the nurse care or any of that kind of stuff or the pain or whatever. I think it was just the overall experience of, like it being quick and maybe partially the pain. Just being in the hospital for something as difficult as that in general. And I didn't realize that it was partially semi-traumatizing to me until I got home from the hospital. And I realized how emotional it was for me after the fact. I think mixed with third trimester hormonal shifts and changes kind of did this weird thing to me where I felt like really closed up. And I was spending time with my family, and I was talking to people and stuff like that in person, but when it came to sharing like online or just that general excitement and joy and desire that I had to share with on public online platforms, I really just totally pulled away from that. And I kind of surprised myself with that because I've never really felt that way. The only times that I've pulled back from sharing on social media or online platforms is because I've gone through seasons where I've feared the judgment of people and what people think of me. And I still go through those seasons, and I have to fight against that. I could go into a lot of depth when it comes to that topic in general. But that's kind of been the only reason why I've held back before. This time was really different, and I spent a lot of time kind of thinking about why I pulled back, why I didn't want to share that much anymore, along with some challenging questions that I got asked and just thoughts in general about the topic. And while I was thinking about it, I was still not sharing that much, and I've gotten to this point where now there's stuff going on in my life that I haven't been able to share. I have with people in person and stuff like that, but like online and just kind of like random stuff in general that you miss in conversations or whatever, whether it's about my pregnancy or things just going on, because I'm home, and or just random, just life stuff, just totally random. What types of cereal I'm eating, it doesn't matter. anything that I feel like, oh man, this would have been really fun to share on Instagram or in a vlog or something, I've realized that because I haven't let myself do that, I've gotten really sad. I think I naturally just genuinely like to share because I like to watch other people share. I'm very much a people person, very much an extrovert, very much a person who invites like almost 400 people to their wedding, like people. Like that's how I like people. I know that's insane. But it's like anybody that kind of, enters my life is a connection to me, and I'm thankful for online interaction, because whether it's family that lives far away, whether it's online friends that I've never met in different countries, whether it's friends that I see on a weekly basis but I don't get to catch up for coffee for one reason or another, I really appreciate those little glimpses into their life, to see how they're doing, to get to know them better. Yeah, just to see the creativity of putting stuff online. Some people might not think it's creative, but it totally is, especially like Instagram and editing vlogs and little things on Twitch, stuff like that. You get to see like the creativity and get, encouraged and inspired. And there are negative sides to online interactions, but that's something that we each personally have to deal with and have to address. And I don't want to spend the time like focusing on that. I just wanted to share like how I'm really blessed by a lot of online interaction, and how I realize that's probably the reason why I also enjoy sharing my life, is because I know that there's people that watch my content. There's people that interact with me on social media. And if I enjoy people's content and I enjoy seeing people share, then I know people, and I'm sure that there are friends and family that also enjoy seeing what's going on in my life. The gauge of vulnerability is a whole nother topic that I am constantly trying to figure out, and trying to like find a balance and an appropriateness for myself, because I think that people can have opinions about what's too much, sharing too much, and what's sharing not enough. But I think ultimately there's not really a right or wrong answer when it comes to those types of things. So it's a personal thing, and it's something that I'm just constantly evaluating and trying to figure out. So with all of that said, trying to do a summary of my thoughts. I definitely enjoy sharing my life through vlogging, except for the editing. The editing is just the reason why I haven't been on YouTube for forever. Because people can have the freedom to watch my vlogs and click on them and see and check into my life, see the glimpse of what I share into my life whenever they want to. Insta story is a little bit harder that way. It's fun because it's like really glimpses, like super short glimpses into each other's lives. You could do like polls and super interactive things, which I still would like to do. But when it comes to just choosing where to put my recordings of what I'm doing in my life, I definitely feeling more prone to wanting to share on here, because of, like I said, on Insta story, you have to look at it the day of, or you're gonna miss what's going on. Vlogs, you can click on them and put them on in the background. You can, don't have to watch, or hold it, or it's different. I like vlogging, I think, the best when it comes to sharing. I really wanted to share on this video because I know that for the next couple of weeks, and just at least for right now, I really had things that I wanted to share, and I really want a platform for that. And so I needed to share my thoughts on sharing online in general before I start my like week in my life vlog that I also want to post, knowing that I'm not going to be promising a series. I couldn't continue Vlogmas because of my mental state at the time, but I still like sharing, and it brings me a lot of joy. And I know that there are people who also would enjoy whatever that I'm going to share, and I hope that I could be encouraging or helpful in some form by just sharing. my experiences, whether it's just like, oh, I can relate, or oh, I happen to be sharing my favorite chapstick and you were looking for a chapstick, something random like that. That's where I am encouraged and inspired and blessed by other people who vlog too. And I feel like because I'm natural in front of a camera, because I've been in front of one forever, because I love to share, and because I'm constantly thinking about like the creativity of video sharing online, I think that it's almost like a calling for me to be able to do this. And I need to be checking my heart. I need to be seeing why I'm doing this. I want to be doing this for the glory of the Lord, and not just for myself, but with all of that involved, that's involved with that. So I think sharing on online platforms and online social media, all that kind of stuff is very new to our culture. It's very hard to find a balance, but I think there's a lot of freedom in it. And I've been really feeling that freedom, and really feeling and recognizing that I have an opportunity in this season of my life, and there's like lots to document before my life completely changes. And whether people are going to watch it isn't really my priority at this stage. It's kind of just putting it out there for me to be able to document it like I wanted to with Vlogmas. I really wish that I had pushed through that. Just season of life. And, sort of have like glimpses that I will be able to look back on, because I won't remember little things and stuff that I was like into, or that I liked, or that that I was eating, or anything stupid like that. But documenting it through video form is an opportunity for me to be able to hold on to it and look back and see what God was doing in my life and all that kind of stuff. And I think with that, there's other people, like I said, who might also want to check in, see what's going on, look at that glimpse into my life. And I think that that's encouraging to me, and that's the reason why I want to do this deal that I'm talking about. But I feel like it's been like a process for me the past couple of months, and I really felt like I needed to make this video to kind of explain myself and where I'm coming from, so that as I start my vlog, this is my sharing, but my actual like talking to you, walking around, showing you what I'm doing and stuff like that, that you guys know where I'm coming from, and how this is like kind of a push for myself, and that it's been a heavy topic on my mind. So lots of things to think about, lots of things that I'm still considering and evaluating myself and stuff like that. But I think for now, I want to share, and I'm gonna share, and so that's what's been on my heart, and you guys know where I'm at. It's not my goal on YouTube to build an audience or to look at numbers or anything like that right now. It's just sharing and knowing and thinking of specific people that I know have said kind words and encouraging things, and who express that they like watching my vlogs. And I know how that feels. It's not about how good I feel because, oh, people are watching my vlog. No, it's because I know how it feels to enjoy watching someone, like a glimpse into someone's life. And if you guys enjoy it the same way, then that's cool. And I like to share. I want to share. It's an exchange. And so I feel very my dog hacking in the background. I feel very comfortable with where I'm at in this stage of my life, and I think it's good and important, and an opportunity for me. So all that said, thank you guys so much for spending time with me, and I will talk